necessarily anything to be like Happy 4th of July based on the premise of that. But of course, saying Happy 4th is cool.
Yeah, I just say Happy 4th.
But as far as like based on the actual premise of, like, nah, we won't in that mix like that.
I don't observe the nation's independence. If
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
not sitting
yeah.
there going, let me honor America for being independent today. I don't celebrate it like that. I just take advantage of the fact that we got the day off.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm thankful for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I take all the holidays. Like a lot
Yeah.
of black people was up in arms when they had Lee Jackson there or whatever it was. I don't care. Lee Jackson, Janet Jackson,
Freddie Jackson.
Freddie Jackson.
The Jackson
If I'm gonna get a day off,
Michael Jackson.
Action Jackson. I don't care what I want all the days off.
Yo, welcome to the cave with Mel, Troy, and Lex. The podcast with men that have a safe space. We on all platforms. You need to tune in, hit the like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Welcome to Melody, the podcast with men that have a safe space. Welcome to Melody. Welcome to the cave with Mel, Troy, and Lex.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Melly Mel, a.k.a. Melly Badass, a.k.a. Meek Mel, a.k.a. your favorite truth teller, a.k.a. if you don't want to know,
Don't ask me. It's your boy T. Roy, aka your neighborhood hope dealer. If you need some hope, I got something you could borrow. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow.
What it do though? It's your boy Dr. Life Coach Lace, aka NBA Old Boy, aka I'm him, aka the Menace, no relation to Dennis. Let's go.
Guys, it's Glizzy season.
Whoa, that's crazy. You're right though. It is Glizzy.
It's
season.
Glizzy season.
It is Glizzy season.
Hey, bro, it's Glizzy season. My family reunion coming up in a couple weeks. Auntie make it chili. Yes.
I'd be raw fisting them drinks, huh?
Hey, no, I was about to.
If he would have done that,
Yeah.
if you would have done
He
that,
was definitely about to showcase his skill set.
if you would have done that,
He was about to showcase his skill set.
Hey, let's jump to the wide real quick. Lace got his legs out and got his whole thighs out.
It's Hoochie Daddy season.
In
What
these
you
Hoochie
mean?
Daddy shorts right now.
Absolutely.
Now, a couple seasons ago, they clowned me for having on jean shorts. So jean shorts is back now?
No, jean shorts is not about the fact that they're denim.
It's
It's
how
the
you
type.
wear it. Right.
It's the type and how you wear them.
Well, just because mine were baggy and past my knees doesn't mean I
You
shouldn't.
were
That
wearing
showcase
bag-
you
you-
country and from a rural area. You had a pocket knife and a carpenter hook on them jeans.
that's exactly what I was about to say. You can look like
tried to-
Soldier Boy when you walk up in this like crank that. You look like you was about to crank that when you showed up in them shorts.
But you saw how
Big
he
old
tried to
shorts,
be
he-
slick, right,
he
and
did
slide
try
that
to
in
sneak
like,
that
you know what I'm saying? Like,
He did.
a couple seasons ago, Lace got, really? That's what we doing?
He did.
That's what we doing?
Hey, I listen, Lace. I know you.
Yeah.
Actually, I know both of y'all.
Right.
Y'all save stuff for the times when y'all need to pull them out. Melvin has screenshotted several of our FaceTimes because
Yeah.
I had my bonnet on.
Okay.
And
I ain't used that joint though.
I know you ain't used it, but you waiting for the opportunity to use that joint. And I know what y'all do. Y'all wait till y'all, it's like you wait for the perfect time. T-Dot, I was at his house the other day. He got Legos all over the floor. Was a grown man doing some Legos.
See, I don't do it like that. Some stuff just comes to me, and then other things at the time when it happens, you just don't think it's worth anything until
it's an
opportunity
opportune
presents
time,
itself,
you
and
know what
then
I'm
you
saying?
can use it.
Exactly. Y'all be holding
No,
evidence.
I don't hold it with
Yeah.
the intent of using it later. It's like when it happens, it's like,
It's like, oh yeah.
oh yeah. And then when the opportunity
the
presents
aha.
itself, you like,
I
you
had
know
an
what?
aha moment. Yeah.
That's exactly what
I had an aha moment. You know what
No.
I'm saying?
That's exactly what it
No,
is.
you
Because
saying
ain't nobody said nothing about you in the Cleo braids. Ain't nobody said nothing about that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
We let that ride.
Hey, I went in. I was like, hey, I want to set it off.
Yeah. Ain't nobody said nothing about that. But you want to talk about my thigh meat. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
You know what really it is? Troy be wanting us, or specifically you, to get hate for the stuff that he gets hated for.
Right.
That's really what it's about.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
like, why they hating on him the way they was hating
Right.
on me?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
different, bro. It's always different.
Hey, I'm equal distributions when it comes
I feel
to
it.
hate.
It's
You know what I'm
always
saying? I
different,
feel
bro.
like
I
we all
feel
should
it.
be getting hate.
It's always different.
Oh man.
Oh,
hilarious.
but 4th of July,
4th of July.
it's
coming
right
up.
here.
it's here.
Yeah.
It snuck up on me. This
Right.
summer's going by crazy.
Oh, it's a
Summer
wrap.
is going by quick.
Summer's
'cause
a wrap.
June flew by.
June flew by. I don't even remember May. May was just like
Yeah.
that.
It's a wrap.
We
Sure
already
enough.
at July, man. I hope it slowed down just a little
Me
bit.
too. I'm trying.
I don't
enjoy
think
my
it
little
is. I
summer.
think it's gonna slow down once fall come. That's when it'll slow down. But yeah, nah, it's a wrap.
I just feel like this year in general been going by.
oh
pretty
yeah,
quick.
it's the
Oh,
year.
yeah,
We
bro.
halfway through the year.
Yeah. I remember celebrating New Year's
Mm-hmm.
just yesterday.
Just yesterday.
And now we at the midway point coming up. Prime, you know the years going by when Amazon Prime Day come up. You like Prime Day here already?
Already.
What is? I don't know if I ever really paid attention to Prime Day.
I think it's the 14th through the 16th.
What's so special about Prime Day?
It's kind of like Black
Deals, yeah,
Friday.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So they just
Yeah.
decrease the prices. Like, oh,
yeah,
okay, okay,
yeah,
okay.
Various gadgets, etc.
yeah. Stuff
Which I
like
don't
that.
need no more of.
Right.
Don't need no
By the
more
way,
gadgets. How y'all celebrating y'all's 4th?
I mean, dude,
Do we
I-
celebrate
that's
the
what I'm
Fourth?
saying. Do we
I was
celebrate
about
the Fourth?
I mean,
no.
I think
we celebrate in our own way.
Yeah, I was about to say, I definitely think that Black people celebrate 4th of July, but it's more of a like, we just using it as an opportunity to get together
And do what
have
we
a,
do.
and have a cookout or
Right.
something like that. We
Yeah.
ain't necessarily celebrating the independence of the United
Right.
States.
Because we were not independent.
You know what I'm
at
saying?
that time.
We're not like celebrating the independence of the United States. It's like, yo, we about to have this little cookout. I know my aunt and them gonna be cooking. I'm about to slide through.
Who
maybe
frying
do a
the
little
fish?
Who
firework.
frying? Bro, who
Right.
frying? Ain't no
Who
big
frying the
mamas frying the
fish?
fish no more.
I
Ain't
fry
no
the
uncles
fish.
frying the fish no more.
I'm the fish fryer.
Oh, for
But are
real?
you how you frying it though?
What you mean how?
What?
Do you
I
are you
need to know
frying
what
it on the
seasoning.
stove or are you frying it outside in the?
Well, right now I have to fry it inside on the stove because I don't have a deep fryer.
Okay.
If I had a deep fryer, I would use it though.
Sure.
I mean, it
Got
don't
you.
make no difference. But right now, just a cast
It
iron
does,
skillet.
I would disagree. It does
it
make
can-
a
it
difference.
can-
Hold on,
make
he
a
got
difference.
that cast iron skillet.
No,
though.
you have to have cast iron. I agree with that
It
if you
can
frying
make
it
a
inside.
difference,
Yeah.
I just don't like frying inside because no matter how much you try, your house will smell like.
Oh yeah,
fish
definitely
was
is.
cooking for
Yeah,
like 2
yeah,
days.
definitely, yeah, definitely is.
It's 100%.
So,
Definitely.
That's what makes the open house concept like really not a good idea is when you frying fish or frying chicken and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah,
it gets
yeah.
all up in
Everything
your
starts
funeral.
smelling like
I mean,
fish.
your
In your
furniture
funeral,
and everything.
Jesus Christ.
I said furniture, my bad.
Yeah, no, that's real.
But
That's
y'all
real.
talk about Black people don't celebrate the 4th of July. Don't act like y'all weren't wearing them red, white, and blue outfits back in the day, bro.
Never.
I have
Y'all,
Never.
yes, y'all
I
was.
Never.
Y'all was
I
wearing.
legit-
Never.
You was
I
wearing the.
legit-
This was the
flag
closest you
shorts.
go get. And
I don't
I'm
even
just
wear
chilling
blue.
I'm chilling on a Thursday.
Exactly.
This is the closest you go get.
And I don't even wear blue.
Now,
I don't wear blue.
back then, you probably had some a little bit.
Mel had the Old Navy shirt with the flag on it.
No, I didn't.
He had the Old Navy shirt with the
Old
flag.
Navy good for that.
They
bro.
will have a 4th of July. They will have a 4th of July shirt though. Every
will.
year, a little tank or
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they
that-
would have 4th of July
yeah.
Joe. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but don't act-
you saying that because you was wearing it.
I was,
And you
and
was
now I
hoping we
want to
was
make
wearing
sure I
it.
wasn't the only
And
one.
I was,
And you were?
And you the type of person I look at it just shake my
Go
head and
ahead.
say, him don't know.
No,
Him though.
Camo
no,
shorts
no,
with
no,
American-
no, no.
Camo shorts with the American
No.
flag tee.
Right. Same wearing a Juneteenth shirt last week.
No. It was at a time, Dipset was hot. You know what I'm saying? And they was wearing all the colors, and one of their other outside of pink, they would wear a lot of red, white, and blue, and sometimes the American flag. And so, I was influenced by the Dipset, so I would wear my Dipset.
So you blaming
outfit.
Cam for this?
He is.
Oh, 100.
Word. Oh,
But
hey
also,
Cam, I hope you hearing this.
But
I
also-
hope you need to come fry him up, Cam. I
but
hope
I
you hearing
think that
this.
was a good influence. They helped give us style back in the day. They helped us move out of the mindset of just trying to fit in with everybody. It's like you wear a bunch of colors.
Who is us?
Right. Because they not like us. They not like us.
Who is us?
Who is us?
Who is us? I would say the most that they influenced. I would say the most that Dipset influenced my region at the time.
Now we talking region.
No, for real, legit. And
Now we talking
don't act
region.
like that don't matter.
Now we talking
does.
region.
It does
matter.
matter.
Okay.
He trying to act like it
Okay.
don't matter.
Okay.
Y'all used to wear them
Certain-
Nike
exactly.
boots. They say T.
Here he go. What I'm saying is, I
Shout out to
think what
Fredericksburg, Melvin's hometown. Shout out
what
to
Troy is
Fredericksburg.
saying is when he says like influence us to try fashion and get out there, it's like when you come from a smaller town and you don't really have a trend or what do you want to call it? Clothing trends per se. You start grabbing from other places.
No, I feel
to
that.
figure out how to put things together. But when you come from an area, if you like down south, Atlanta, Florida, bright colors.
Yeah.
They wear a lot of bright colors, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot of people in the DMV just taking on wearing neon green just because D4L had a song popping or something like that. Like, so what I'm saying is when Dipset was out, the most that we were probably influenced was wearing Averex. Like when they started buying the Averex coats and stuff like that.
But that's always been a New York thing anyway.
But I'm just saying, but when they popped out, we started doing it a little bit, but we weren't like full on, let me throw on American flag clothes because, you know, Jewels and them had a thing going on.
Melvin, you look like the cat that used to wear 2 polos with the collar pop.
Nope.
I tell you what Melvin did with, and this how I know Melvin not really from DMV. He from Fredericksburg. We put up to the function he had on a corduroy blazer. I knew. I knew. I said, ain't no way.
You see what I be talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. People hold on to stuff
You see what I'm talking about?
so they can use it later. That's exactly what y'all do.
I said, ain't no way he for the DMV.
Okay, now listen. Now listen. Now listen. Listen.
Ain't no way.
Listen.
And guess what? We was in the DMV.
Listen. Wait. Lace not telling the whole story. Lace not telling the whole story. We was stepping out. Okay, let me just start out by saying the corduroy blazer was a terrible idea.
It was crazy.
It was
nasty work before nasty work. That was nasty work.
It was a terrible idea. And I was second guessing myself the whole night about the blazer. Before we stepped out, though. I was second guessing myself the whole night about the blazer. And what make it even worse, and this is why I say sometimes you got a little bit of hate in your heart. You hoping Lace fail. Because before we stepped out, I showed him the blazer. I said, hey, you know, when you so kind, you kind of like, you know, what you think? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever. And he was like, oh, that joint straight. He like,
Oh, you're an enabler.
Look. He was like, no, look. He like, look. He was like, no, that joint straight. It ain't,
Nah,
you know what I'm
nah,
saying?
nah,
It ain't,
that's not how it happened.
Look, he said,
That's not how it happened.
he said, look, no, that joint, it's straight. He
That's
like,
not-
it's
that's
straight,
not how it
right?
happened.
So
That's
look,
not how
no,
it happened.
and I'm tell you why he did that. He said it was straight, right? So we like trying to temperature check because you never know. So anytime I go out with Lace, I'm always like, yo, what you on, bro? What
Yeah.
you on? Because he'll
Yeah.
say he'll be like, oh, it's a game time decision.
It always is.
Lace
It's
be
game
like,
time decision.
It's a
You know
game
what
time
I mean? That's
decision.
what
I
it is.
don't know what I'm wearing. And you say you chilling. You say you chilling. Oh, it's a chill night or whatever.
Yeah, I'm cooling.
So you cooling. You step out, jeans, tee, J's, maybe the snapback or something like that. Lace step out, Alexander McQueen. Got the Alexander McQueen. He got a, you know what I'm saying, his little grown man evenings bed. I'm like, we said we was chilling.
Right.
That's
Then he try to act like
chilling.
it's chill. He look like, come on, bro. This is chill. What he got on right now? You ain't about to tell me
we
no.
outside.
Exactly.
that's
he was
chilling.
out. We outside dressed, right? So
Yeah.
I always like, yo, what we on? We going out. I'm trying to make, you know what I'm saying? So Lace like, you know, game time decision. So the whole day, nigga, we done went to the mall and everything. We at Tyson Corner. We all up at the mall. We get back to the joint. We like got the outfit. I'm like, I show it to him. He like, yeah, like that joint straight.
Yeah,
man.
it
You know what I'm
was
saying?
straight.
Whatever. So we get out. This how I knew Lace wasn't real. It wasn't until afterwards, bro. We get out, and this is why I knew I really made a mistake. Because Lace wasn't a real friend right back then. But let me tell you, right? So my homeboy G, shout out G Jacks, right?
Yeah.
So we stepping out, right? So G was like, meet me at 14th, whatever. So we go out. As soon as we hit the street, bro, G across the street. We ain't even made it across the street yet. G already across the street. From across the street, he like, hey, yo. He like, I see you in the corduroy. He like, I see you in the corduroy. So I'm like, yo, I'm going back. I was like, I'm going back. I was like, I'm going back. Lace was like, nah, you straight, man. We cool. He was like, you know what I'm saying? So
Oh my gosh.
that's when, as soon as he did that joint, though, Lace doing exactly what he doing right now. He busts out laughing. We're in the middle of the street talking about light red, the walking symbol on. We supposed to cut across at this point.
Oh my God.
Lace bent over at the corner. G cat calling me from across the street, geeked up. I'm like, hey, yo, I'm going back. I'm like, I'm going back. I'm
Oh
changing
my
the
God,
outfit.
yo.
And ever
Oh
since
my
then,
God.
Lace.
he waited to a
What?
time such as this
You
to talk
told
about
on
corduroy
yourself.
blazer.
That's
told
all you did.
myself.
You told on yourself. Two things.
What?
One, you're not a good friend.
How?
Okay,
He ain't a good
because
friend.
you let my man's walk outside with
First
a
of all,
corduroy.
no. First of all, if anybody knows Melvin, if we traveling whatever and we got functions that kind of thing we go do, he talking about what he go wear a week in advance. So that's number one. And number two, me, I'm the type when I travel, I'm packing that day. Like I'm throwing some stuff in. I don't have an idea. So that's why when I say a game time decision, I know I got something too where I just don't know what it's gonna be. So it is a game time decision.
Yeah.
With Mel, he was like, yo, he packed all this stuff, this, that, and the third, asking me. I was like, yo, I don't know what I'm gonna wear. I don't know. We cooling. We chilling.
We
you know what I mean?
chilling.
So that the day of the event, he pulled out the cord joint because it was kind of I would say it wasn't an upscale event, but it was more like,
We didn't know what we
It
was
was a
doing.
dress
It was
code.
multiple events.
Yeah, but
and
it
we
was a
trying
dress
to be all
code.
purpose. But
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
dress codes everywhere.
right. So it was
Now,
dress
what
code.
year is this, by the way?
This was what?
Gotta be 16, 17.
yeah,
something.
yeah,
It's,
something
a,
like
lot-
that.
it's a while ago.
Because
Yeah.
if it was like 07, I'd be like, he's straight with
No.
the corduroy.
It was like, so a lot of times getting in the spot, you gotta
gotta
hard
be suited.
bottoms or whatever.
You know what
You know
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying? Like no tennis shoes, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
whatever.
And we didn't know all the moves we was gonna make. That's why I kept asking him, like, yo,
Right. So for
What
me,
we doing?
Multi-purpose wear. You know what I'm saying? Like I know I can get in here, do move how I move or whatever. But Mel had the what you have on some blue? You had some blue pants and some Cole Hans on. So he going to do a presentation. So when he pulled out the cord, what am I supposed to say? What am I supposed to do?
The other reason
he could
why.
have told
The
me.
other reason
he
why.
could have told me straight up, like, hey, Mel, I know what you're trying to do,
Yeah.
but that ain't it.
The other reason why is because you held that in just for
He
today.
did.
No, it came
So you
to
could bring
mind.
that
did.
up.
We was talking about the situation. But yeah, no. Shout out to G Jax though.
Hey, when G Cat called me from across the street, bruh,
He knew.
that's
Mel
when I was
knew.
like, I'm going back. I'm going back. Take me back. Lake's like, no, we out. We already out. Stay there, whatever,
Yeah,
whatever.
we cooling.
Hey, that story get worse though because
It do. So we had these. We had.
He knows exactly
Yeah.
what
you
he's
know
talking
exactly
about.
what I'm talking
So
about.
we had these access passes, right?
Yeah.
So Mel was like, and it was a line at the door. So I'm like, yo, we got to get in line, whatever. This, that, and the third. Well, Mel was like, nah, we got access passes. What we waiting for? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get in right now. Well, I
That
was like,
sounds just like
I
you,
said,
bro.
oh, okay. So Mel take his happy corduroy blazer stuff up to the front. He showed the bouncer like, yo, I got a pass. Like what? Bouncer was like, okay, I need you.
Line Troy, make it so bad, bro. At this point, I'm committed to the corduroy, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm out.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm just gonna rock with it, bro. So now I'm on that. I'm like, hey, I'm at home. This is my city.
Yeah.
We gonna do what we gonna do. So we get to the spot. I'm like, bro, we got the passes. Everyone getting in the back of the line. I'm like, y'all get in the back of the line. I'm like, you and me. I'm like, you and me, it's us. I'm sitting there. I'm like, hey, yo. I'm like, hey, Slim, it's us. We going in. So I go to the front. I show him the nigga the pass. I'm like, yo, it's me. You see who I'm with.
Yeah.
Whatever. He like, yeah, you got what you VIP or something? I'm like, yeah, nigga, I got to show him the card. He like, okay, yeah, line back that way. I said, yeah, I don't know if you feel what I'm telling you. I'm like, the pass, this me. I'm like, this me. I got the pass. He's like, yeah, line back that way. So make it even worse. As we was walking past the people, I'm talking about them. I'm talking Cass. Now I'm like, hey, we
You
with
would.
these. Come
You
on, know what I'm saying?
would.
Look at these peasants waiting in line
Right.
to get into the club, whatever like that. So then they had to walk back past the same people I was just making fun of to get all the way to the back of the line. Story get even worse. We standing out there shivering.
Because you took
Because it
your
was wintertime.
corduroy.
Look, so we back there shivering, bro. We in the cold trying to wait to get in. We get all the way to the front. They start letting everybody in. Obviously, I got in because I had the hard bottoms on. Forgot that Drew was with us. This country bumpkin
Yeah.
wore cargo pants and some polo boots.
Yeah.
With a polo, right? We get to the front. He letting everybody in. When I tell you, bouncer didn't even look at this man. He like
Hit him with
he
this.
can't- hit him with one of these drinks. So we at the front now. Look, bro, we at the front of the line. Everybody going through. G done going through. Laser going through. It was like 8 people, bro. All 8 people going through. Soon as it get to like me, it's me, then Drew next. He look at me. He checking my stuff without even looking at Drew. He like, he ain't getting in. And he like, he ain't getting in and point to the next person. So Drew's standing off to the side Like, is he talking about me? He like, yeah, he ain't getting in. So come on. And he like, why I can't get in? He like, be for real. He pointed down at his feet. And he had him in polo boots. He was like, you know you can't get in here with that, man. We not letting you in here. And Drew trying to make his case. He like, I done drove 4 hours.
I done drove 4 hours, so of course, I had to put on my Dr.
Like,
Life
come on,
coach.
man.
Like, yo,
nah,
man,
this
you know
is
what I'm
terrible
saying?
though, because Lace was like, Troy, I swear, Lace lying, bro. Lace is lying, bro. Lace is lying. He legit stood there and was like, all right,
Oh,
he
man.
can't get in.
I don't think I did that.
He was
I don't
look,
think I did
bro.
that.
He was like, and turned around just like everybody else. And I was standing at the front trying to bargain for my man because I was trying to make sure he got in. I wanted him to have a good time.
Did he have a pass too?
Everybody,
Yeah,
it was
okay, I got you.
Did.
it was an alpha event, or whatever. It was a party. It was supposed to be an alpha party, or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So that's why we was showing the card.
Yeah.
So, like, come on, bro, let my man in, whatever.
Yeah.
Finally, they just was like, all right, he could get in or whatever. But it took a few minutes. Lace and them had left. We had to find them.
Oh,
when
I
we
was
got
in the
up that
function.
joint.
I was in the fun. Back in them days, I was in
So
the
what
function.
you talking about?
Exactly.
I had to put on my
Exactly.
Lace.
Hear me out. I said, yo, my man, like, come on, dude. He with us. Like, and he was like, nah, I can't do nothing for him. I'm walking through.
Left your man at the front
He
door.
left his man at the front. That's how brothers
Look.
do, though.
I'm a Boy Scout, okay? And the Boy Scout motto is to always be prepared. He won't
Hey.
prepare.
He won't prepare.
Did he not know the dress code?
Yeah.
And
but
did y'all
that his style, you know what I mean, back then, that was, I mean, that,
I got you.
to be honest with you, we was anywhere
If we
else
was
but
anywhere else,
DC.
he would have been dressed up.
Right.
He would have been dressed up.
I got you.
He would have been dressed up. So I was like, bro, see, and that's when I knew Lace wasn't a real person. Because he was batting 1,000. He let me come out with a corduroy. left his man at the front to go in the function. I'm like, you know what? This is exactly why sometimes I hope Lace trips and falls. Because of this moment right here, bro. We supposed to be talking about 4th of July. We done got all the way up.
We back.
We got it all.
We
Look.
back. We back.
Now, are white people allowed to tell us Happy Juneteenth?
That's
I
a
just
good
took it all the
question.
way out the way.
No. That's a good question. I actually, my wife, after you asked me that question, my wife and I had an hour-long discussion.
Jesus Christ.
Trying to figure out how are we supposed to celebrate Juneteenth? Like, first of all, Juneteenth in itself is not new.
No.
But the actual making it a holiday is a new thing.
Yes.
And with newness, there's awkwardness in trying to handle it and trying to work with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Christmas is easy. Merry Christmas. We're saying happy holidays during Christmas was new at one time, but I think we've all gotten the concept of saying happy holidays. So it's like, how can we? So we actually went to Christmas first, being the biggest holiday, knowing that everyone doesn't celebrate it, and different sects of people have perspectives on it. How we've accepted the fact of saying happy holiday. Well, when it comes to Juneteenth, if a white person says it to you, part of you is like, well, were you part of the reason why we had to have Juneteenth? You know what I'm saying? Like,
You mean like an advocate for Juneteenth, or
an advocate for Juneteenth, or we were slaves because of your culture.
no? I would disagree with that. I think it needs to be an ownership. Like, no, happy Juneteenth, and acknowledging the reason or what Juneteenth is. I think part of the newness that you speak of is that, yes, it has been around, but there hasn't been a lot of education around it. Because if you think about it, companies, organizations closing down for the holiday, because it is a federal holiday now.
Sure.
But obviously from a state-to-state standpoint, it's not recognized and acknowledged. But I think the education piece is key. So no, for me, you could say happy Juneteenth. I wouldn't have an issue with it as long as you have an understanding and not taking advantage of it's just a day off. You know what I'm saying? Because like even the 4th, we weren't included in the 4th of July.
We were 3/5 of a man.
You know what I'm saying? So
2/5 or 3/5.
But
3/5.
yeah, but there, but
Man, you 0 for 2.
yeah,
Mayweather, the 2/5 of Mayweather, 2/5 of a man.
I just wanted to make sure I got my fractions right. I wasn't good with fractions. I'm
Yeah.
sorry,
So
Coach.
no, what I'm saying is though, at the end of the day, every holiday per se, you may not see yourself in it as a as it directly correlates with your culture and what you do, but having an understanding around it, I think is key. Because just like Christmas, like you said, everybody don't celebrate Christmas, but also people who are who are Jewish or celebrate Kwanzaa, those kind of things. It's an education piece around it that I think that's imperative, and they still get the benefits of some of these holidays, i.e., days off from work, those kind of things. So I think it's key to not say that white people can't say it or whatever. It's just about having an understanding and advocating for it appropriately.
I wasn't saying that they can't say it. No one had ever.
But
nobody white had ever told me Happy Juneteenth.
Correct. No, I got you. Yeah.
This past holiday, and that was the first time that I was like, should they say that to me, or am I supposed to say thank you back, or what am I supposed to say back? You know what I'm saying to it, because no one ever just said, hey, Happy Juneteenth, and I was like, are you trying to be funny, or
right?
What? So I didn't know how to respond. So I was just like, are they supposed to say that to me or what?
Yeah,
because some people are being funny. You're right. Some people are being funny with the whole Juneteenth. Like a lot of people got jokes.
But I think like I said earlier, education pieces is imperative, as well as if people are being funny, then I got to call you out on that. You know what I'm saying? But if you're saying it in a sincere way, and I think a lot of it is also based on relationship, because people who aren't African American, Black, whatever, if they're true advocates for these types of things. In some capacity, so being able to navigate that for a sense of genuineness, etc., is key. But if it's just on some ha type stuff, nah, man, keep that pushing. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee if you say the 4th of July ain't a real holiday, that's my independence, my family day.
You wouldn't be American if you said
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's levels, but it's also funny too how we take patriotism or what we seem as that is so American. It's only viewed one way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Versus if America's a melting pot, all of this is American. You know what I'm saying? So you can't pick and choose.
So that was really good. So with that being said, I know a lot of people say that a lot of Black people specifically say the 4th of July is not a holiday that is specifically for me, and Juneteenth not being a holiday specifically for white people. When it's okay for them to say Happy Juneteenth to us. Can we say Happy July 4th to other people? You know what I'm saying? Even though we don't really celebrate it like that.
I just say Happy 4th of July.
Yeah, I mean that
in general.
I don't say it at all. I mean, that's not, like I said, I wouldn't call it a celebration, because obviously we get together, do our thing with our community as we see fit, but it's nothing to celebrate because we weren't included in that. From my perspective, like we were included, just not in the independence part.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's necessarily anything to be like Happy 4th of July based on the premise of that. But of course, saying Happy 4th is cool.
Yeah, I just say Happy 4th.
But as far as like based on the actual premise of, we won't in that mix like that.
I don't observe the nation's independence.
Right.
I'm not sitting there going, let me honor America for being independent today. I don't celebrate it like that. I just take advantage of the fact that we got the day off.
Right, and that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm thankful for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I take all the holidays. Like a lot of Black people was up in arms when they had Lee Jackson or whatever it was. I don't care. Lee Jackson, Janet Jackson,
Freddie Jackson,
the
Jackson
if I'm gonna get a day off,
Michael Jackson.
Action Jackson. I don't care what I want all the days off. Give me all the days. Who else can we find to get a day off? I don't care who it is. I'm gonna take the day
Jackson,
off.
Jermaine Jackson.
They should all have holidays.
That's funny.
I'm taking that day off though.
Yeah.
What is the next holiday that you think will be created though? I'll jump out there and
federal holiday.
Yes. I think
probably something around LGBTQ plus identities or something like that. I think from a federal standpoint.
I
know we have like Pride Month,
like an official.
Kind of
you mean like an official like Awareness Day or?
Yeah, like a straight holiday. Yeah, federal holiday.
I think before that, that is definitely in the down the pike. I think before that, 9/11 will be a holiday.
Oh, is it a holiday?
It's not a holiday, but I think
it's not a federal. I'm talking like federally.
Yeah,
I never just paid attention to because I always felt like to some degree when 9/11 comes around, I don't know. Maybe I just because of the consistent acknowledgement of it, I kind of.
There's always an observance.
I felt like
in
there was
some way,
something.
but yeah.
Yeah, you're right though. We don't be off, or do I just be taking off?
It just depends. Like I know when I lived in New York, it was definitely a.
Like, I felt like things slowed
like
down.
they-
for
like,
9/11
it was a state
or something like that.
state,
Yeah,
but it wasn't federal.
Yeah, I think that'd be. I think that's probably the next holiday that will become. We're just waiting for somebody to make the push for it.
Yeah.
And if they have it, I wouldn't be mad at it at all. That's
Mm.
probably one of the only days that I'm aware of that Americans actually came together and was like united.
No, it was a sense of being united.
Sense of being, yeah, that's a good point.
It was a sense of being united because even if you look at the monikers for 9/11 Day of Observance, they always say never forget. Why won't we never forget Juneteenth? Why don't we never forget? So if we talking about, like I said, you can't pick and choose. If you go have that mindset around that, because yes, it did happen and impact a lot of different people in different ways as a nation. But when you look at some of the systematic stuff that we deal with and people who benefited from that, I mean,
Yeah.
look at how the government was involved in.
correct.
You know what I'm saying? So again, a lot of times we operate from a lens of being sheep instead of actually understanding the nuance of why things and how they happen and the outcomes of it. So yeah.
Well, I can't go too hard for Juneteenth. That's why I just asked the question.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to condemn nobody, nothing like that, because I don't feel like I celebrate or have been as committed to celebrating Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? To be standing up for like, oh, you shouldn't be involved. Like, I don't even really feel like I celebrated the way that I probably should or recognize it. I kind of just, when we get around close to that time, black people just throw Juneteenth in front of something
Sure.
to get you to go to an event or go to whatever. I kind of just do it, but it ain't like let me be intentional about recognizing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Juneteenth. And maybe that's something that I should start.
I think it's an
doing more or
opportunity.
whatever.
Yeah, I think it's an opportunity.
But I don't feel like I really take full advantage of celebrating.
Because think about how we're taught in school. Nobody was talking about, unless you had like that kind of, like if you was connected to a cultural center or something like that, or some real OGs who are about that life, educating kids about it when we were coming up, you didn't hear about it. So that's why it's so nuanced and new to people, because a lot of people just think, oh, Emancipation Proclamation, we was free. Nah, when you look at, like, again, systematically, it's different. So that's why I say it's for one, it's the learning piece of it. And then once you do learn, if you do have the ability to connect and engage with it, like you said, and celebrate it appropriately, that's still a learning piece to even incorporate in the right way.
All right, let's wrap it up, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, it's been the Manly D's podcast. Happy 4th of July to all those who are celebrating.
Enjoy your glizzies.
Enjoy your glizzy.
Your fried fish.
Glizzy
You know what I'm
season.
saying?
Bro,
All of that.
relax,
All
man.
of that.
It's your boy
You gotta
T.
relax,
What?
bro. We gonna change your last name to Chestnut.
Why?
The way you be knocking down glizzies,
Mm.
Troy.
He
Chestnut,
look like he eat them all the way, too.
Troy Chestnut. Yo, you see that dude on the internet that had 4
Yes,
dogs
bro.
in
And
one
he was
bun? He was 8 fisting them joints.
No, the diabolical behavior before we go. My man at that baseball game who
that
put a
was-
whole
Oh my gosh.
crazy.
Crazy.
He needed to be arrested.
Right.
Crazy. He needed to be arrested. First of all, you sucking a ballpark glizzy, drinking a Coors Light out that joker.
In
that's
public.
crazy.
In public.
In public. You just telling people lock me up.
You paid $35 for a ballpark glizzy.
To take it off, to undress it. Naked. He had to take out the bun and everything.
Right.
Give me
Crazy.
a naked glizzy.
Oh
Crazy.
my gosh. It's your boy T. Roy, Life Coach Lace, Melly Mel. We out.